I left the lid open. What's going on, people? Good morning. Welcome to the Easy Stream. Sunday morning Fishroom Hangout stream, where we hang out. It's Fishroom. All sorts of dumb things. I left that lid open too. Oh my god, I hear myself. Okay, good. I think Rachel should be working. Everybody should be here. I forgot to change. I was going to change it to something else, but I totally forgot until this very moment. Let's say good morning, people. What's up?
Long Family Shoal said, "Are we there yet?"
We're here, man. Howdy, Bruiser. What's up, man? Good morning. 3G, what up? Excuse me. Bionic Bigfoot's here.
Lovely, that is.
Thanks, man. Bionic Bigfoot is not here today. You weren't here last week either, dude. What's up, man? You're no show. Not cool. Thanks for not being here. Greg's Catfish Cave. Good morning, man. Good morning.
SWL Aquatics said, "Hit that like button. It's free."
That's right. It is free. Long Family Show. Good morning. What's going on? Oh, what fish? Who got a fish tank in your bathroom? Not me. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even gonna say what I was gonna say. Let's just keep moving on. Good morning. Who was it? Southwest Florida Aquatics. Good morning. In the house. What's up? Dennis Christensen. Thanks for being here. My pupper's here too. Say hi. This is Zoe. Come here, Zozo. Call her Zozo. Molozo. Or Zozer. The Zozarian. She's a good pupper. She's still injured, but we gotta keep her locked up. Keep her from going up and down steps like a crazy puppy.
Window Liquor #5 said, "All bells and whistles working." Jason.
Awesome.
Peppa
Where was
Pig
I?
Aquatics said, "Jason, good morning."
It was all over me. Good morning. I just saw Jenny Lynn. Good morning. She said, good morning, and everyone. Busy working weekend, but I'll be lurking. Well, that sucks. You got to work, but thanks for being here. Southwest Florida. I said, good morning. Dennis and Christensen. Good morning. Hello. Window Liquor #5. That's right. Good morning. What's up? Andy Carson. Good morning. Robert Reed. Good morning. Victor C. Good morning. What's up? Heflin. Good morning. All right. What do we got? Same thing we do every week, people. Right.
Bionic
Take
Bigfoot
over
said,
the
"Peplin
world.
Creek Aquatics."
That man not work? Good for that. Oh yeah. Let's change that. Okay. What are we doing? I need my clicker. Puppy, you can go lay down. Let's go over here. Let me get my clicker. Let me get your bed over here. Come here, Zozo. Popper. Look at her.
Victor C
You
said,
see her
"Jason,
reflection.
how was your 4th of July holiday?"
It was good. Low key. No incidents. No accidents. Yeah, I just chilled out, man. Go ahead and lay down, puppy. You're okay. All right, let's go back. All right, what do we got? Same thing we do every week here. Try to take over the world, right? Status. The fry outside seem to be doing okay in the tubs. This is mop week. So I will take some, hopefully I have some mops to take to the tubs. So we get more fry. There are still some babies from the rice fish. They seem to be doing okay. We can look at them in a minute. We need to do water testing. I should do some water changes. I should do some tank maintenance. At least I left that lid open. The goldfish tank, green spot algae is getting out of control. That obviously is getting low. So was that one.
Bionic Bigfoot said, "No guns then."
No guns. Not this week. Not this year. Hopefully that was a
Victor
once and
C
done.
said, "Nice coffee mug. Depths unknown. Merch is awesome."
Thanks, man. And thank you. I appreciate it. Let's get a sip of that coffee. This is the last of the coffee. Somebody wanted to make coffee. I'm not going to complain. But... Oh, man, I'm hungry. All right. I forgot last week to... I think we're looking at me. We are looking at me. Forgot to empty these. So let me rinse these out.
John Mackenzie said, "Good morning, weirdos."
Good morning, weirdo. Let me turn on this light. Come on, turn on. And we will net fish, maybe? And we can start right here. Oh, I gotta wait for the. We're here. We're here. Nothing new in this tank. Not much happening. The dolphins seem to be out this morning. I don't know if you can see them. I can see the L333 under there.
SSWFL Aquatics said, "I use painter's tape. Put date of water change on. I don't forget when changed."
It's not a bad idea. But
Whips
I'm
World
not
said,
that organized.
"That's lovely." And all you beautiful people in chat, it's time to get Tanka.
Tanka. That's right. Good morning, Whip. And this is lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Just admiring the waving in the breeze is the word I'm looking for. Current. We're getting there, people. Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Jenny Lynn said, "Let's not forget that like button."
It's not, Jenny. It's
Bionic
not.
Bigfoot
All right,
said,
let me
"Good
get
morning,
this.
Whips World."
Let's start this. We can stare at fish all day. All right. Forgot to rinse these last week. I should do that after I'm done, like immediately, right? So I don't forget. All right. Rinse it out with some distilled. Make sure we
Window
don't have
Liquor
any
#5 said
contamination.
the plants look a little better this week.
Yeah,
Or
they do, don't they?
ferts.
This would be a week. Wait. This would be the week we fert, right? Because we were doing it the same week we did the mops. All right. So it's been 2 weeks already. Cow. That seem right? I should use the painter's tape that worked on the last time I fertilized. All right. All right. All right. Dry these off a little bit so they're not so soaking wet. Take. See where we're at this week. Now, I've only been feeding in this tank this week the Evo Aquarist stuff. So we'll see.
SWFL Aquatics said, "Yes, painters tape."
Yes, painter's tape. That's a good idea, huh? Not a bad idea. I could probably actually I have a roll up here. Yeah. Frog tape or whatever this is, the green stuff. Okay. This is filled. That back. We can turn off the. Hang on the back. Like this. Here. This camera. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go higher.
Window Liquor #5 said, "Mr. Manifesto, maybe you need the magic word for more coffee, lol."
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
310 Aquatics said, "Howdy."
Howdy. Good morning. What's going on?
So WFL Aquatics said it's hard to keep track of water changes with 18 tanks.
Yeah, well, you should try it with 30.
Bionic
Some.
Bigfoot said, who's got the AC on?
I do, man. It's like 90. It was 100 degrees. It was like 90 some degrees out here yesterday. Heat advisory and all that good stuff. I don't know. It was a little bit better this morning, but still pretty brutal. All right, let's go back to this one. Go back here. Here we are. Okay. It's here for a sec, so it'll knock them over. This one always takes longer. So we turn it on. What did I do with my scissors? Oh. So I used them to cut out over here. Series of events in my mind to figure this out. Yes. You? Chat stop again. Should do this. Oop. Yep, it did stop. Probably break 100 today. Holy cow. Internet is out. I'm a mobile like a peasant.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said I scored a butterfly
Sorry,
pleco
man.
yesterday. I think it's a L36 maybe.
Oh, nice. Those are cool. That's definitely cool. Yeah, sorry about new local. Thanks for being here. Even if it is like a peasant. It sucks that your internet's out though. Nothing worse than when you're off work and there's no internet. Do that crap while I'm at work.
Bionic Bigfoot said it is going to be 90 plus here in Seattle.
Ooh. Hot. All right. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. That was the fancy, like, what was that, cocktail version. The shake, shake, shake. All right. Press and hold. Give that 7 minutes. Turn it on. Action fluid. Press the button. Here. Get some phosphates. Testing thingy. A little blue neon goby. Cool dude. Rainbow goby. He's a cool dude too.
John McKenzie said, looks like you work for the DEA.
The DEA? With all this powder? You know. Controlled substances. Cool, cool, cool. Shake, shake, shake. Probably should have started the water change the whole time we were doing this, but slacked. Shake, shake, shake.
Window Liquor #5 said it's going to be in the 30s here today and humid. Yesterday
The
I got
30s.
soaked going to a few LFSs.
Guessing that's hot. 30s does not seem hot to me. Why every time I shake this am I getting wet? That's good enough. Press and hold. 3 minutes. Let me throw this out. Rinse this while those are testing. Look at this, I'm getting ahead of the game. I could set up the Python while I'm here. Boop, boop.
John McKenzie said the good stuff turns blue.
When you take your to the festival and you can get it tested. Let's put this one back. Bap. Alright, we'll let that count down. We'll look at some fish in the meantime. Start this water change. Get it going on. Very interested to see how well this responds.
Window Liquor #5 said it's not Z, it's Zed. Lowell.
Zed. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Excuse me. Well, while we're here, might as well clean off. I don't know if you can see this, but this outflow is filled with some muck. Definitely not what it's filled with. Words are hard, man. Yeah, look at this. This is some choice. Hold on. Stuff over here. We'll free it off the bulbitis. We'll stir up whatever we can while we're here. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall. Oh. Oh. It's nice to collect it. Yeah. Stuck in here out. I don't know if you can see that low. I can see what you're seeing at the moment. But this Anubis. Nubius is a different dude. Hang on, I got an alarm. I got an alarm! Ow. Ow. .38. Look at that. It is dropping. You see that? .38. Got another minute left on the other one.
Shady Grady said, "Good morning, Jason."
Yo, what up, Shady? Thanks for being here, man. 30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit, according to some people here. I usually do this thing where you double it and add 30. That gives you real, kind of rough and dirty. So if you doubled it, it would be 60. Added 30, it would be 90. So close to 90. today? 7, 6? Today's 6? No, today's 7th. 7, 7. 38 is what we saw, right? 0.38, 0.38. And that one's got a few seconds left. So we will rate that. Interesting.
Bionic
very
Bigfoot said Shady
interesting.
Grady.
Alexa, stop. That went up actually. The night traits. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we did mark on this calendar when we furted. Man.
SWFL Aquatics said I usually watch, stream, and clean my tanks. I can't get motivated today.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you just need a break. Why don't you take it easy today, man? Today's your day off. I'll give you permission. So, screen, and let's see what we're looking at here. Boom. You can see from the chart there on the right, the phosphates have dipped off quite a bit. Now, this is also in direct line of me not feeding the Dr. Basil. Right, where's my mouse? Right here is when I ran out of Dr. Basileers, and I started feeding nothing but Evo. Interesting. Interesting. And this is where we furted over here last. So it has been 2 weeks. So we will furt again. Nitrates are on the climb a little bit, but this is an interesting little trend here. We'll see. It's actually some of the lowest readings I think we've had in this tank, honestly. Is it? For nitrates. Or phosphates, I mean. Yeah, that is. The lowest before this was 0.42. And right here. Yep. That, man. Interesting. Interesting. Plot thickens.
Windowlicker #5 said, Jason, can you point the wavemaker to the back wall and see what the flow does to the back wall?
Yes, I can. And I actually been meaning to move that wavemaker because I think it. Hang on. First of all, I believe I am really zoomed in on this camera. Let me fix that first. Properties. Pretty sure there's zoom on this. There we go. Definitely. Back on. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. What is spinning around in there?
Bionic Bigfoot said I do water change about 2 to 3 weeks apart.
Yeah, I try to do them I try to at least do some tanks every week. Let's put it that way. A lot of times I've been slacking. So, you know how it goes. All right, let's try and move this power head. Flying around here. Here's my little. Come on, what you doing? What's up, dude? Want to leaf? Want to leaf? Whoops. Leaf? He's like, no, get out of here. What am I? I'm not a vegetarian. All right. The other problem with this is, ooh, well, that ain't gonna work. Pull this off. Got it. I just knocked it pretty hard and it stopped working. Well, stop spinning. Sure I can get. Unless I killed it, that would suck. All right, I need a container. Algae. Oh, can you take me higher? Oh my God, I'm stinking hungry, man. I have the hunger. It's a gnawing hunger.
Bootscats
Boots
said,
cats.
good morning, early birds. Tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, way to go, Liquor. Now you owe Jason a power head.
Exactly. Ah! Anyway, I gotta move this over here. It's too tight. It's too tight right here. So we'll go over this way. Yeah, Liquor. Good how this works now. Okay. Precision. I can. Gonna aim it that way. Right at the back wall. Now let me get my trusty little pokey. Are we pushing? No, we're not pushing. Just sucking. Now we're pushing. Okay. Aimed at the back wall. See how that does. It's pretty low. Yeah, we're gonna start sucking air soon, so probably a good place to stop. Or is it?
Whip's World said, why does this tank look so washed out? It must be the light, yes? Or just no tannins and all compared to the tank to the left? Or is it a new setup?
Nope, this is not a new wet setup. This has definitely been here for a while. Yeah, I don't know. It must be the light. I'll take a look at what the camera looks like. It might be the camera. Might be the camera.
Bionic Bigfoot said, who uses Alexa to control your fish room?
Just the lights. Just the lights. Here, we're gonna move this. Bud. Stuck. There we go. Okay. Still washed out? Maybe. I think there's just a lot of gray in there. It's kind of what makes it look. Look at that black is turning gray. It's making it look washed out. I don't know. Well, while we're here, I'm going to stick. Here, let's change this way.
Bootscats said that's one impressive BBA wall.
You like it. You like it. I know. Not everyone can have a wall of BBA like this. You have to work hard. Diligent. I think that should be good. I will.
That's lovely, that is.
Yes. Yes, it is. And we'll stick this in here. It's just not going to stay. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. That's kicking. I will turn that off. It will continue to siphon. And I will fill up this tank.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, Roxanne says it looks like the Starry Night painting.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Oh yeah, don't forget we're gonna furt. Don't forget we're gonna furt. We gotta furt, dude. Where's my furts? This is potassium sulfate. That's what we're using, potassium. I'm gonna put, what, 2 scoops? 2 scoops. 2 scoops! Some on that side. On that side. Yeah, you know what?
SWFL Aquatics said,
A little bit more.
does it hurt to do big water changes? I drained 3/4 tank. When change water never seemed to hurt, is that wrong, or what problems it can make?
Only things
Bionic Bigfoot said,
that
good
I
morning,
have
Xanadu
experienced.
do.
What's up, XDo? The only thing I've ever experienced with that is if, all right, like my tanks, or my water is really hard coming out of the tap. If I leave a planted tank go long enough, that water becomes very soft or softer, and the pH starts to drop, right? So if I do a huge volume water change, the pH is going to swing from like whatever, let's say it went down to 7 to like 7.6, which might be too much if you're doing a large volume water change for some fish. So I guess if your tap water is close to whatever your
Whipsworld
tank
said,
settles at.
That wasn't meant to sound judgy if that's how it came off in AI Rachel voice. I actually like it.
I understand Rachel's a bitch, so I have to deal with that. Let's let that fill up. I'm going to empty this real quick. Chemicals. Before I forget again.
Windowlicker #5 said Jason had found new meds for sneezing. Last week, the dog was downstairs and you didn't sneeze once.
It's true. I also have been kind of like trying to filter the intake air a little bit more, and then just because we had all this dust going on in the house, so maybe that helped too. I don't know. We'll see. Knock on wood, man. All right. Files are away. Cleaned. This is good. Heaters have kicked on. I can see that. Well, I guess I can probably turn this back on too. It's full. Hang on the back. Sit this up a little bit. Okay, so this tank is done. Water changed, fertilized, tested. Let it go for another week. All right. I'll keep feeding, not basileers.
WFL Aquatics said, is that a huge piece of driftwood in background?
No. If whatever you're seeing in the background is probably just blackbeard algae. There is driftwood in here, but it's not a huge piece. Oh, this over here? Yeah, this is a huge piece of driftwood. That, yes. But no, the rest of this is not in here. Whoa, 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 that's too full. I got real full. Okay. So we're going to try that. Like this. Oh, that water's draining quick. Alright, I'm just going to set this on the ground. And since we're done with this, I can turn this light off or turn it back on the timer so I don't leave it on for days.
Said, I remember Fishymon buying that for you at the Clash.
He didn't buy it for, well, he was my agent. He brokered the deal. Well, he did pay for it, and I just paid him back. Let's put it that way. So yes, I guess that is accurate. He did buy it. Whoops, on camera. This one. Here's the goldfish tank. Currently has a blackbeard or a green spot algae problem, and a blackbeard algae problem. Let's move this. Can we do this easily as possible without breaking the siphon? Cool. Should have worked. Let's double check. Make sure we still got water flowing out of here. Alright, I need a razor blade. And this is the green spot. It was a big pain in the butt.
SDUFL Aquatics said what size tank you need for that driftwood.
I was going to put it in my 125, but then I realized that it was probably a bad idea because my bala sharks are nuts and they get spooked very easily and have in the past injured themselves on decorations. So I said, nah, it's probably not a good idea. I put a big jagged piece of wood in the middle of this. So I said, no. I am going to get a step stool. I feel like struggling. Oh, oh my god. Don't fall down steps. Okay, okay. Keep that door closed so we don't get an escaped puppy. Oh. Come on now. Sorry. Sorry. In this tank are goldfish. Ow, this is killing. This is not a good angle for my back. Also, rainbow darters. Rufas.
Aquarium Fantasy said good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Select Pet said morning all.
Good morning, Select Pet. What's up, man? Being here. Alright, let's try and get a little closer to that. That's scraping off the silicone. Oh. Go this way. Can't hold my shirt out of the water and
Bionic Bigfoot said good morning, Select Pet.
Oh! It's my elbow.
SWFL Aquatics said, wouldn't a magnet cleaner be easier than blade?
Not on green spot in my experience. This is like the quickest, easiest way is to shave it right off the glass. It would be great for all other things except for this. Hey, look at this. It's like a kind of flower. Yeah, that was left of what it did flower. I remember it did flower not too long ago. Alright, it's probably good enough. I don't know. It's like stuck to the glass. Alright. Oh, not good enough. Good in. Oh, that's what I did. I did stick it in there. Now I remember. Okay. Let's move this out of the way.
Select Pet said those magnet cleaners don't work for me. But I recently saw a heavy-duty magnet blade cleaner, but it wasn't cheap.
The one that I do have the magnet ones with the blades on them. Except the problem is my blades, let me go look at that, are definitely all like bent, and blades are very thin, let's put it that way, and prone to bending, whereas the razor blades are pretty thick and not prone to bending. If you could put a razor blade on this and change it out, that'd be great. That's a 3D printing project, isn't it? Oh, did I ever tell you about this? I don't think I ever mentioned this last week, did I? That ended up... Did I mention this? You have to refresh my memory. That I 3D printed the thing for the lid for the rimless tank. I don't remember if I talked about this. Maybe we should talk about this. I totally forgot about this. Patty's tanks. When I got the tanks from Patty, All right, let's go here. This is camera one. There came with like, or hers, well, some of them came with like these clear, still a jank in there, right? So I put shims in it. Except for this one, I probably could shim this one. However, I needed something
Select
for this
Pet
one.
said you're 3D printing razor blades.
No, so I 3D printed the thing to make
Homer
the
the
lid,
Clown
the
Trigger
rest.
said lots of little fish
So
were
that works.
sleeping on a rock in the bottom of the ocean. They lifted up their heads and they shook out their tails and they said, "Let's go swimming, let's go swimming."
That's right. That was like poetic. Let's see if we can see babies in here, because this is where the babies are. Where's my phone so I can see what you're seeing? And let me get a flashlight. You can see babies. I see some. I see 3. I don't know if you can see them, but that's a baby. That's a baby. Is that a 4th? What is that? That is a baby. These are 2 more babies over there. So there's 4 or 5. I see 5 little babies floating around, spinning
Window
in
Licker
circles.
#5 said, "Nope, no new 3D printed updates."
Yeah, but those were, here, let's see if I can, maybe I can zoom in on this. Hang this here for a minute. Why don't you just work with me? Come on. Can't you just work with me? That's proud.
Salient Aquatics said, "Morning, you sexy best."
Yo, what up, dude? That worked? That'll work. That works better. Let's see. Definitely. I think the light's dying. Charge that. Let's see if we can zoom in on that wow before the light dies. Alright, what is this camera? 4K, properties. Down here. I gotta make sure I don't take too much water out of that salt, or the, why do I keep calling salt water? Goldfish tank.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "I moved my triggers and monos in my big tank." Funny thing is the monos looking bigger in the big tank.
Oh, you can start to see the, what do you call it, refresh rate of the flashlight. Alright. That dot that's floating around in the middle there is absolutely like a piece of floating whatever. Nay. Can we focus on that? Anyway, there's 5 baby. I counted 5 fry in there. You can kind of see them. Lower left corner there. There's something. But yeah, cool. Those are Madakas. Yuki Madakas. All right, moving on.
Salient Aquatic
Goldfish.
said, "I liked your live cause I like your live, and it needed to be liked. Has everyone else liked your live?"
I don't know. But everybody should like my live and my live. My live lived. All right, we're getting pretty low here. Ooh, belief.
Carrie Aquatic said, "What up, weenie heads?"
What up? What up? Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't do that. What's going on, man? All right.
SW Fidel Aquatic said, "Hit that like button. It's free."
That's right. It is free. Don't you forget it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Yeah, I guess I can close it. Let's do that. Yeah, we're starting to suck a little bit of air, so let's get this, let's turn this on so I can get the water out of the tube.
Bootscats said I hit the like, but I'll do it again just for you, Jason.
Thanks. Better hit it 2 more times just to be safe. All right. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Got that. Gonna throw in, might as well throw some ferts in here too, right? I mean, we do have plants. Plants like ferts. Doesn't have a whole lot of plants in here, but does have some. We'll do the two scoops. Stupid. Let's try to eat it. We did that last week. Maybe I'll just fert it now so I don't forget. I'll put 3 scoops in here because this is a 90 gallon. Whoops. Did I even get that anywhere? Do a little extra. Why not? There we go. This one last week too. This doesn't have a whole lot of plants in it. It does have some. So maybe we'll just hit this with 2 scoops. Call it a day. Ooh. Try not to make a mess here, buddy. Time to clean that lid. Gross. All right, let's top this off. Ooh, what are we looking at here? There we go. Keep that going. My TDS meter's right here. I'm gonna take a look at what this. 513. That's a little high.
Homer the Clown Trigger said,
480.
so, do you still have the amazing Iptasia growing in your tank? And is Cyano still doing fine?
Actually, we can look at that in a sec here. Hang on. Yeah, let me set that camera for that. You can look at this. I just gotta keep an eye, make sure I don't overflow it. Don't forget, we gotta do mops today, people. Don't let me forget. And we have a whole new setup for that too, so.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said the magic word worked on this end. Jason? Coffee.
Copy. Okay. Let's move that out of the way, move that out of the way. If Find the clicker here a second. Not, but I will find my coffee. That's for sure. Oh, I think I set the clicker down. Set that clicker down. There it is.
Select Pet said mop day. Yay!
I don't know what that was, but it was hilarious. Yeah, yeah. I gotta figure out when that was, man. That was funny. Yeah. Mop day. Yeah. That should be a emoji.
Whip's World said I'm still listening, but I need to film a quick unboxing. Steven sent
You
me some
do it.
plants to try and water that Kelly says is straight up terrible, and I'm the reason why they invented RO systems.
There you go, man. Try 'em out, man. I'm always down for killing new plants. Hey, man, I had the same problem, man. My water's kind of very touchy with a lot of things. I think it's that KH that's through the roof. I think that's what plants don't like. A lot of plants don't like it. Let's put it that way. But Anubias seems to do pretty good. So does the cryptocorynes, whatever you want to call them. Cryptocornies. The corny crypts. All right. Let's go to Aiptasia and the cyanobacteria. Now, we talked about this before. Yes, it's still on the glass. We still see it on the glass. But if you notice on the rocks back there, not so bad. It's actually starting to go away on the back there, on those rocks. I don't know what's up with that. There's also, you can see the Aiptasia there. Hang on. We can get a better angle on this.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, ain't looking that bad.
It ain't looking that bad now. It's getting better, man. It's only going on, what, 3 years now? I think 3 since I've had it set up. Almost 2021. So, alright, here, let's see if I can do something a little bit better with that camera. Okay, you stay there. Popper. Bigger video. See my hermit crab. See the Aiptasia there too. So let's turn you off. Alright. The wiggling down below there that looks like an anemone is Aiptasia. There's 2, you can see 2. Up top there's a little hermit crab. Yep. See his little claws. See if I can point him out. I'm gonna get my phone so I know what I'm doing. Set this over here. Okay. Oh, dang. Gotta give it a few seconds so I can see what's happening here. I don't know where this is at the moment. This way. This way, that should be like Aiptasia, like right here-ish. Yep. Right above and below this. Whoops, too far. A little bit back. Up above here. Down here, some Aiptasia. Up here, trying to move real slow. See what's happening here. Ooh, too high. Come down. Sorry. Gotta do this like a third. There, this guy right there is the Dharma crab. A little higher, right there. I got him. Okay. That was not easy. So that's what it's looking like. But yeah, it's getting there. I think Ian.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, I never thought that feather Colarpa could really growing fast. But in my seahorse tank, it's growing fast. AF.
Well, I don't think that's a good thing, but guessing feather Calopora is what the Aptasia is. Maybe I don't know what that is. I'm not, I'm a newbie at this whole saltwater thing, man. I've been playing for months, years. All right, so let's go back here. Oh, that's done. Everything in this sector over here is pretty. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's go over here. This is the endlers, and there's one of the bettas in here that I got from Patty. Oh, last night. It's the one that I think he has like a. I don't know if the swim bladder just doesn't work, but he can't hold himself buoyant. So he just lays on things. But this tank is getting kind of low from evaporation. Maybe I should get one of those lids and 3D print the clips and stuff. I have to almost maybe custom make a lid.
Homer the Clown Trigger said it's like that plant you growing in your brackish tank.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is 116 TDS. This is actually pretty low. Cool. I should top this off with some RO. No, I should top it off a little bit of tank, or tap. Tank. Tank water. Tap water. Here we go. Give it a little bit. Maybe we'll mix it half and half. Half. Yeah, that's good. I have jugs of RO just hanging out, ready to go. These are endlers, well, guppies, well, they're a mix. I got these from Fishymon, who got guppies from Color Guppies. They were ginkgo sulfuras, and he also got endlers from me, which were the wild type endlers. I can't remember, P class or whatever they call them. Ooh.
Homer the Clown Trigger said so. Muddy's.
Hang on. I gotta read what that said because I have a feeling I got cut off. But yeah, so anyway, he basically made mutts out of the ginkgo sulfuras and endlers, so we call them. They were black bar endlers.
WFL Aquatics said if store water in jugs, how long can you store it?
Probably shelf stable for a good while, as long as it's not like bacteria ridden. I don't know, but yeah, it does eventually. Not like theoretically, there's nothing in it. It should last forever, but there's always something in water. Good morning, Vinoxy. What's going on, man? All right, that's topped off. Yeah, you could probably a while. I don't know. RO water, yeah. Tap water, Distilled water, I think, is probably good for a long, long time, considering it should be just nothing but water. Yeah. But drinking water, probably, I don't know. I think after like 6 months, maybe a year, you might want to not drink it. I don't know. Maybe swap it out. I mean, those jugs get used quite a bit, so I don't really stress it too much. So yeah, we call them ginkgo bars. There is a blue neon goby in here. There is a betta in here, and so there used to be some blue dream shrimp. Occasionally I see one, but I think the guppies kind of
Master
keep
Aquatics.
them down.
Just call me Eduardo said.
Oh, he's here.
Good morning, Jason.
He made
A
it.
magic carpet salutation to all present within earshot. Hope all are doing great this 111-degree Florida hell day.
Oh yeah, that's rough. But I'm doing great. Thanks for being here, man. Okay. Let's move on. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Looking at a betta tank, right? Yep. This was actually the first tank I escaped at the first Keystone. Well, not the first Keystone class, but the first Keystone Clash that I aquascaped, I guess. Interesting. Let's maybe we should do a little more tank maintenance there. I don't know. The worms are doing okay. Oh, you know what?
SWFL Aquatics said, Eduardo, I told them it will break 100 today.
Do you know what I forgot? Remember last week?
Aquatics said swamp ass day.
Remember last week when we made baby brine shrimp? I just suddenly remembered that I made baby brine shrimp last week. That's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be real nasty. Mmm. Mmm. All right.
Bootscat said 100 in Oregon today too.
Wow. That's hot. No joke hot. Okay, I guess we could do maintenance, I guess, on some of these. We gotta do something on some of these tanks here. We do gotta do the mops. Mops in this tank. Mops in that tank. There's my Cyanodorsalis tanks. I need a fert. Look at the size of this Anubius tank. Oh, fuck. I just realized how. Oh, there's my plecos out too. This is actually. No, not the first one I got from Fish. Almost.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, I love to clean my skimmer. It's always a nice smelling thing.
A lot of green spout going on here. Look at how big that Anubius is in the middle there. There's three of them. One, two, actually four. They're pretty big in this tank now.
SWFL Aquatics said, I had brine shrimp air hose come off. What a nasty mess on floor.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to wait till those RL jugs finish filling, and then maybe I'll take care of that brine shrimp. Try not to breathe when it's happening. As you can see, there's a little green haze here because there's green spot algae all over the glass. All right. Self-talk. Let's maybe we get into this here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me I feel like I gotta do a stool.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Mordeme El Deo Grande Enrique. Hortus saludos. Hi, Dennis Shady Grady. Hope you are recuperating and relaxing, Keith. Hey, buddy, Rachel Darling.
Whoa.
Congratulations, Window Liquor #5 on the membership milestone.
Yeah.
Window Liquor #5 has been an extraordinary aquarist for 10 months.
10 months. Right on, dude. That's awesome. Ow. I appreciate it. Oh, man. All right. I just stopped the pump from pumping on this tank. Maybe I start the siphoning. Probably a good idea. This one can be gravity fed the whole time, so I don't have to worry about going too fast. So let me unravel. In there. Start it.
Thank you, Killer Kitty 08, very much for the 5 gifted memberships.
Killer Kitty. Thank you. That's awesome of you. And congrats to whoever got those memberships. Goes a long way around here. I appreciate it very much. And good morning, Killer Kitty. What's going on? Thanks for being here. Alright, what did I just do with the razor blade I just had in my hand? Set it down over there. Green spot. Nothing like a good razor blade for green spot. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Oh, almost didn't. Get off glass.
Big Cat said, "Good morning, everybody."
Good morning. Morning. Get some green. Yeah, this green spot's thick. I was thinking about this earlier today. Last night. I don't know. Whatever. But these Amano shrimp in here, I've had these for a very long time, and I have seen them buried before. And should definitely do that whole, maybe trying to get them to breed. Brackish.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, "Henry, I'm excited to see Eduardo because he knows how to give a lady a great stroking." Homer the Clown Trigger said, "So, did I miss the BBA tank?"
Oh yeah, you missed it. Don't worry, there's more. We'll get them. We'll get there. I gotta switch arms.
Thank you, Nancy B. in Tennessee, very much for the 5 gifted memberships.
Nancy B. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Congrats to everyone who got those. And those who don't know, the memberships
KJ
are what,
Aquatics said, "I know a lady up my way who homebreeds Amanos. Pretty
Really?
cool, but you have to be dedicated, LOL."
Yeah, you got to be really set up for that, right? Because, the adults cannot stay in the brackish, from what I understand. So you almost have to, change the salinity slightly on them until they drop their fry, I guess? Or whatever you want to call them, shrimplets. And then, oh man, there's a whole bunch of spots right here. And then get them out of there, I guess, soon. But the shrimplets also need to get more, full brackish. I don't know, man. I was thinking about how I would do that. I do have brackish tanks that I could easily probably at least hatch the fry out, or raise the fry out in. Alright, that's still draining. This glass a little. Anyway, what was I saying before that? I totally lost. Oh yeah, memberships. Yeah, they fuel the channel around here, man. We turn around and we do giveaways every month. Members are what fuel those giveaways. Ooh, an alarm. Hold on. Alright, let's start this other one. Oh, that's draining. Okay. Robert Reed. Remember now. Nice. Alright, we're almost down here. We're at the wire. I have a little mark I usually like to fill this tank to. Right to here. Seems like a big water change in this tank, but it's really, this is a system of Three
Pum
tanks.
pum
Oh
pum.
no, here we go.
Pum pum pum.
Here we go, folks.
Pum
Master
pum.
Aquatics.
Pum
Just
pum
call me
pum.
Eduardo said. Jason,
Good
you can
morning.
easily set up a mini Amano brackish side tank to allow the female to just drop her eggs, and then you switch her over to her regular tank, just like you did in college.
Just like I did in college. Fishymon's here. What's up, dude? How you been, man? Saw your thing this morning. Sent me. Alright, let me use this to drain. Could probably do this tank next to it too, you know? Since we're here and all. We have the ladder here. All that good stuff. Let's see if you open this lid, huh? Could do this tank.
Fishymon64 said it was funny wearing it.
Yeah, it was amusing. It was amusing. Highly inappropriate. But you know. Now this one doesn't have like, it doesn't look like green spot so much, but since I'm right here and I have the razor blade pretty much in my hand, I'm gonna do it. Going old school razor blade today. Whoa. Parum pum pum. Now that's gotta no one to blame on myself. Does anybody else sing that song every Sunday for the rest of the day? Can't be the only one. Shimon plagues us each and every week.
Fishymon64 said, hello everyone, hello Keith.
Hello everyone, hello Keith. Keith is not everyone.
PNW Aqua said college Amano shrimp gone wild.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know what kind of college Eduardo went to, but I don't remember anything about breeding Amanos in college.
The Mr. Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, yes, Jason, like you acted in college, jumping from dorm to dorm, spreading your monitoring specialties.
No, I see.
Oh, hi, Whipsters.
I see.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, so why do you start making BBA bonsais? They could sell well.
You know, they probably could, man. Where is that tray? I just had it, didn't I? Oh, here it is. It's on the floor over here. This would be a good time. Get some of this algae, blackberry, just hanging out. Ready to go. Look at this. It's just begging. Like, take me, please. I'm ripe for the picking. That's lovely, that is. Oh no! That started. We gotta shut that one off. Ooh. Ooh. You hang tight for a few minutes. You're not done. You're not done yet. Get some of this blackberry up. I mean, while we're here, we might as well pull out some of this, right? Get the... Ooh. Wow. Blink your whole. Just drop that. I did just drop that clump. This has got some choice clumps. Stop this water from changing because we're getting too low.
Daniel Velas said good morning.
Good morning, Daniel Lewis. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Alright, shut that off. Let's continue. Let's continue in the BBA. Get my book. Get out of there. Oh, look at her. Can you even see what I'm seeing? No, you don't even see what I'm seeing. But in this tank, there's like big just clumps of BBA on the back of the glass that just come right off. There's also huge clumps like right back here.
Cora Works said, how many algae wafers did the cat steal this week?
Try to keep them under lock and key now.
That it don't work anymore.
How come what? I think I got my phone. Can I reach it from here? No, of course not. Down the ladder. How come DDA? It's BBA, as in black beard.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said,
That's
well, good morning to you
lovely.
too,
There you
pole
go.
stealing Peplin. Bingo, snatching fish breeder. Caps work just fine. I am just having coffee, trying to relax.
Sound the opposite of relaxed. That might just be.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, so we
That's
create the next
lovely,
big
that
trend
is.
with those BBBA bonsai scapes.
Speaking of bonsais, there's a bonsai festival thing happening soon. I believe Fisherman and I might be going to it. We were talking about it. It'd be fun. Might be near that one fish store that Michael Long keeps telling me about. I did get your email. I'm sorry I haven't responded. I just, I read these emails at like 6 a.m. I'm like, oh, I'll get back to it, and then never do. So, I appreciate it. Trust me. It's horrible. We just look at all this stuff just laying here.
Fisherman64 said, oh, I'm dyslexic.
There you go. Your B's are D's and your D's are B's. B's are D's. Your D's are B's. Bitty. We could do this all day. Again. Probably shouldn't.
Long Family Shoal said, no worries, just want to be sure it got there.
Oh, it got there, buddy. Don't you worry. I just slack. And I appreciate it, though. Because I'm definitely interested. I just got to get out that way. It's like an hour and a half away. It's quite a haul for, a couple fish. But I've done it in the past. Okay.
Fisherman64 said he's a slackiger.
Slackiger.
Window Liquor #5 said, how's the construction going, Jason?
Well, it was supposed to be done last week, but it didn't get done last week. And then they came back to finish some stuff up on Wednesday, and I'll be back Friday, and they never came back Friday. So now I was going to paint this past weekend, but I'm unable to do that because they're not done doing what they need to do. So it kind of screwed me up. Just put, overall it's going. It's just, I wish it was happening faster. Dude, there is so much blackberry. It's like, it's pillows. Pillows. Look at this. Wads.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Fishymon69. You are not Dickless Stick. You are just below the height parameters to get on the children's rocket ride. Love your
Oh,
shorts,
man.
though.
Leave him alone.
Homer the Clown Trigger said send them in invoices for stalling your projects.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in the future I might have to work that into contract. Like, yo, I'm on a strict timeline here. I'm gonna charge back or whatever. I forget there's a term for this. I just have to this. Like, if you know,
Fishyman64
I'm gonna bill you for the labor that I
excuses are like
have to waste.
starfish. Everyone has one and usually stinks.
Should clean your starfish more often. Uh-oh. Gotta turn it off. Ow! What is poking me? Oh my god! Everything's happening! Okay. Okay. We might have to stop with this algae here.
Color Guppies said some starfish can wink creepy.
What up, dude? Good morning. Thanks for being here, man. How you been? It's been a minute since I talked to you. Oh. Alright, I think we're good here. I don't know how much more of this I can do.
Cora Works said
Okay. Oro, good morning. Oh, wait. Just found the mother load.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Jason, Kirk, or any utter pen peep. Did you go to the CCP swap this year? The one we went to last year?
No. CCY? No.
Kalish said, good morning, Jason. Hello, wonderful people.
What is with this stupid thing, man?
Window Liquor Hash 5 said go to their office and tell them their structure is unstable and needs many new permits.
Oof.
Fishymon64 said I bleach my starfish.
Right, enough. Good here. I can't do this anymore. Scraped enough algae. I'm gonna clean this sponge real quick. Oh. Oh no. I feel like, since I'm here, I should do some stuff on the tank below this. The only issue is that tank is got duckweed. Infected. Ooh! Man. So go this way. Before I fall. Okay. What else are we doing here?
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said at Color Guppies. Hey, buddy!
Hey, buddy!
I have missed our personal conversations about Jason's unsettling water wetness.
Okay. Do I want to know? Probably not. I should probably fill this tank up too. Well, let's go down here. We're gonna go down.
Homer the Clown
And we're
Trigger
gonna
said,
pause.
I uploaded a video of my strawberry couch. They are creepy. They stare always out of the tank.
Oh, those are the ones that you told me were good for that cyanodorsalis problem, right? Or not cyanobacteria. Cyanodorsalis. That's not a problem I want to have. I mean that I have. I want to have that problem. I'll pull some of this Blackbeard out of here.
Eric Wyrock said, "Good morning. Good morning. It's fun to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you and you and you."
Good morning, dude. How you doing? Sounds like you're doing pretty good.
Fishyman64 said Jazz Wren's nickname in college was Moist.
Alright, this tank is getting a little better with the BBA. Always tends to clump up around the base of these plants. I'm not sure what that's all about. I don't know if that's a current or if that's just where it doesn't feel like it's really attached, it's just kind of like woven in there. I guess it is somewhat attached. I'm gonna take.
Cora Work said, "Eric, are you sure you're a lobster and not quite?"
I don't know what is happening to Rachel today, but she is definitely on something. And I don't mean Boots Cat. What was that? You're a lobster, not a crawfish. Okay.
Hagen Hill Design said, "Thanks to Fishyman and Jason, I now sing the Fishyman song every time I do tank maintenance."
Don't blame me, man.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "Yes, they do a very good job with CYF cool snails.
Nice.
Some species getting huge."
If I ever see one, I'm gonna pick one up. I just need it. The only thing I need a quarantine system for my saltwater tank. I feel like it. I don't know what would be a good method. I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I haven't really picked up a lot of things, is because I don't really have a good setup. I'm ensuring I don't bring any more funky things in my fish room. My saltwater tank.
The Fishyman64 said, "I told you you should get a camera for your hat so we don't have to watch the back of your head."
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Whips World said, "I bought 24 sponges with a scrubby side, and they feel wet coming out of the vacuum-sealed packaging. Plus, they have a weird smell."
Oh,
Whip.
yeah.
Is that normal?
No, that
what
means.
brands do you use?
I don't know, man. I think those are impregnated with
Master
something,
Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, "Listen, Jason, I am just fine. Coro just tickles my oval tongue licks when I speak his words."
man. Okay. That's what you want to say, man. Look at this. Oh, that's lovely.
Homer the Clown Trigger said you should have a QT. You know it. A small tank should do.
I know it. I know it, man. You know what? Actually, I do have a 10-gallon. There's nothing in it. I was using it for my one hatching thing, but I have not been doing that.
That's lovely, that is.
Hearing water? Or did you just hear water? Tripping out. Yes, it is, isn't it? And it always gathers up in here in this corner. I'm not sure. I guess this must be where the low flow is. Water hitting the ground, or is it just hearing bubbling going through the lake? And the water bubbling. But you're not looking at the back of my head. I'm sorry. Blocking the camera.
Cora Works said, "What about dips? I know that's mostly for coral but aren't there dips for fish and inverts too?"
Probably.
Fishyman64 said they may be impregnated with detergent.
Yeah, that's what I think those sponges that are usually.
And Aya said a CCY swap is next Saturday, same day as Buck's picnic.
Well, next Saturday I'm slated to do some painting, so that ain't happening. For me, anyway. So I wouldn't mind. Gonna be there, Eduardo? This year? That was last year you were there, right? Yeah, that was like 4th of July, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Patty was with us.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said. Yes, Enrique, it is fun to have you here as well. Just try to take off some clothing off for the electric blue crayfish so they can snap your unshaved legs. What up, Swirl? Said I passed them on to be used in the kitchen liquor. I have enough issues going on with my water down here right now. I'm not looking to add to them.
Yeah, definitely don't. I'd be very
Window
very
Liquor #5
weary
said
of
painting
sponges
party
these
at Jason
days.
next weekend.
Yeah,
Woot
I'm
woot.
down. Let's go.
Fishymon64 said, and the next Saturday after that is bonsai show.
Yeah, I know. I know. I got a busy week. Well, busy month, I should say. All right, let's stop playing with this Blackbeard, shall we? We'll be here all day. Never
Mickham
seems
said,
to
here
end.
comes the rain again. Pom 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 pom. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, what's up, Mickham?
SUFL Aquatics said okay, got off the couch in Fishroom doing maintenance lurkin'.
Good. Not motivated. Which one started? All right, this one. I gotta fill these up. Oh, oh, oh. All right, all right. Real quick. We're not gonna spend too much time on this, but we are gonna
That's
spend.
lovely, that
I know,
is.
isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, anybody who comes to the painting party is gonna get a free bag of
Homer the
BBA.
Clown Trigger said, a dip is nice, but Huity is better. They cost €18 here, so better save than sorry.
Yeah.
Fishymon64 said, Eric, cook.
Clearly, Rachel.
Nancy B in Tennessee said, I just got on the couch, cooling
Oh.
down from working outside in the tubs.
Oh, yeah.
Mel Wool said, good morning.
Mel, you made it. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today. This fine day. As I clean some BBA today. Yay. I say. Oh, look at those. Look at this. It's lovely. Not enough. This. Herpes all over me.
That's lovely, that is.
Yes, it is. Oh. I'm going to clean this out real quick. Sponge. Whee. Oh. Oh, I'm going to contaminate everything.
Fishymon64 said, here comes the rain again. Falling on my head like a memory falling on my head like a new. Now Wool said, I'm up for once. Jess and Lowell.
Nice. Good morning. Glad you made it. It's time enough for sleep in the grave, people. Let's go. Ow. Oh my god, I almost met the grave there for a second. Careful, man. Am I hearing? I keep hearing water. It must be the tripping out, man. Alright. Okay. Let's put some water back in these tanks, shall we?
Cora Work said, Fishymon never stops with that eel motion.
Never. Never gonna either.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, hey, Jeff.
Alright. Let's do this. We got a fert too, don't forget. We got some ferts to these tanks. These are on one system, about 70 gallons, 65, 70, I call it 70. So I'm going to do one, two, pretty heavy on the plants too, so 3, 4. This one.
Eric Wyrock said, "What are you adding, Jason?"
Potassium sulfate, because that seems what I'd be low on. I seem to be pretty good on phosphates or phosphorus. I seem to be pretty good on nitrogen. Just
Window
low on
Liquor Hash 5
potassium.
said, "Release the ferts."
So, and when I do add them, it seems
said BBA also
to perk
needs
them up.
fertilizer.
That's right. Gotta feed that BBA. Okay. Starting to flow out the bottom here, so this tank is full. Here, filling this one up. And we'll close this lid. Come down here. Stay right there for a second. Fill that one up and then make sure the sumps are full. There's my coffee. Is there any left? Oh, so.
Congratulations, Victor C, on the membership milestone.
Yo, Victor.
Victor C has been an extraordinary aquarist for 4 months.
Right on, Victor. Very much. Yo, what was that? Oh. What did I do?
Homer the Clown Trigger said the only thing that is a bit annoying with seahorses is to feed them all day long. JK, I love it.
You have to, what do you mean? You feed all day long? You gotta like constantly feed them? Holy cow, that'd be kind of a little insane. What did I do with my coffee? Oh, here it is. Here's my coffee mug. Oh my god, there's coffee in it and I almost spilled it in the fish tank. Excellent. This will fill up here.
Fishyman64 said all day, alone, all day, all day. Bootscats said,
Bootscats.
"Perk those fish right up."
Whoops. It's alright. I love that water. Fresh water. Fresh water.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Jeff Kane. My apologies for missing your salutations. Eduardo was a tad tied up with a massive stack of pancakes. By the way, if you need an AI helper to catch something later, I am free. Yummy!
There you go. Whoa! Spilling water everywhere.
Victor C said,
Oh my
"Jason,
God.
today is a holiday National Dive Bar Day."
National Dive Bar Day. All right.
PNW Aqua said, "I have heard of
Down.
people using tea for tannins, but never coffee."
Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. Wired out fish. Perk them right up. That's right. And topping this one off. 2 sump. That full.
Fishyman64 said, "Decaffeinated tea."
There you go.
Danny Ken Aquatic said, "Morning, Jason."
Good morning, Mr. Kenny. Good morning. Top this one off real quick. Those sumps shall be full. Seriously, have to look over what's making this, because it definitely sounds like water just like hitting the water. I think it might be the hang on the back making that noise. Alright, let's turn them both on. Alright, we got flow. We got flow! You know? Yeah, anyway, potassium sulfate. I bought it in, it's K2SO4. So
Victor C said
when it breaks
could here
down,
be
it
a
breaks down to
countdown for the Keystone
potassium
Clash, 88
and
days
sulfur.
counting down.
Oh yeah, dude, we got to do that, Victor. Gonna have a little thing. Alright, let me go over here real quick. Keep hearing like splashing. Ow! Man. Oh, that is coming from that back. Should slow it down. Little chooch. Okay, this is all flowing. Need to take the mops out. That's what I was gonna do. But what time is it? Got a little bit of time. Maybe we finish just doing a little bit of water changes on a couple of these tanks right here. Up, 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 up. We're gonna be quick though, okay? We gotta be quick. Can we be quick? We can try. We can try to be quick. I am going to take these broken wings. No, I'm gonna take this thing of algae. I'm gonna dump it outside. It's also filled with duckweed, so I'm trying not to contaminate the rest of my tank. So bear with me. That goes there in the weed garden. Rinse this off.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo. Said, Sir Bearded Jeff Kane, how deep did you finally dig those holes you were working on until the wee hours of the night go?
Oh God. That doesn't sound fun. Alright. Let's start over here. I think I should turn. Whoop, I had it
Peyton
first time.
P&W Aqua
There
said,
we go.
weed garden.
Weed garden. This blackbird just ready came up. Bam. Make sure I don't have any duckweed on my arm. Oh. No. I don't trust it. I'm gonna rinse real quick. No to the duckweed. Alright, maybe I'll move you guys over this way a little bit. Bring you up. How's that? A little bit better?
Andy Carson said, I just found my filter pipe brush wrapped in hair.
Ew.
The cats must have been attacking it like it was a hairy snake.
Nasty. Gotta love that.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, I need some inspiration. I'm looking for a smaller swarmfish that can handle brackish to saltwater. Any ideas for me, please?
Swarmfish? Watch out, puppy. Alright, this is real tight right here, so you gotta bear with me if I bump you guys around. Go back here a little bit. How's that? That's a little bit better. What do I do with the tray? The algae. Dun, dun, dun. I just had it in my hand. There it is. We've got Zilla over. There's a lot of green hair algae in here. Started taking over a little bit. There's also some blackbeard. This tank's got it all. And it even looks like, ugh. Right here on the tip, we got a little staghorn algae growing. Look at that. We got it all in this tank. It's got a lot of blackbeard. Oh, a thick blackbeard too. Most of it's in the grass. Or the
Cora Works said Cyanodorsalis
Sag.
and other pseudo-mugiels come to mind, Rayner. I know mama hogs and sheep's head minnows are both brackish to full salt
yeah.
as well.
That's what
but
your
they
question
aren't as
was. I'm
pretty.
sorry. Yeah.
Nancy
Cyanodorsalis
in
would be a
Tennessee
perfect
said
thing for
algae
that.
diversity.
Yeah, you like that?
Whips World said just the tip.
Just the tip.
Homer the Clown Trigger said algae. I think you collect them all.
Gotta get them all, man.
Mel Wool said every alga of the rainbow, lol.
What you come here for, isn't it? God, I just feel this. Pick this thing.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said Jason, I caught the Kong X movie last night.
Yeah.
You're right, I wasn't impressed with the monkey.
Nobody's impressed with that monkey. Nobody. Just like laying here on the grass. It's doing whatever. I don't even know what it's doing. It's being
Master
Blackbeard.
Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Sir Wet Hands Jason. You
Mm.
do realize that your hand moving from tank to tank without rinsing your hands spreads whatever you are trying to demise.
I understand that, yes, it's contaminating the other tank, but at the end of the day, I don't think I'm spreading it anymore. I think it's just everywhere already. Just trying to get the huge clumps of it out.
Mel Wool said Jason, the master algae farmer.
Upper.
Victor C said, does the pet cat make an appearance?
You missed him. He was here earlier. Mont was here. Just briefly. He was making his rounds. Stuff. Yeah, we're getting kind of low on the water here, so maybe we should stop.
Nancy B in Tennessee said, here, kitty, kitty.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put that down there. Off. Over here. Finish this up.
Bootscats said, tell Monty I said P. Is.
I'm guessing is what that was supposed to be. And Rachel kind of failed that. I don't know. I can do if I can make this any better for you guys. I can move over more. This.
Cora Work said maybe you should do like food production facilities and fish farms, where you have a little wet bath you step into between every room and a tub you dip your hands in, like Barbicide.
Yeah. The decon chamber.
Homer the Clown Trigger said the sheep's head minnow sounding amazing. I hope I can order some.
Ooh. Stuck in here. Sheep's head minnows. Interesting. Very, very interesting. sheer insanity. This algae. So thick. Just like lives. Just I don't even know if it's attached to anything. It just forms like balls. Like that cladophora algae or whatever.
Windowlicker Hash 5 said, I'm flipping tables. The dog is real close and no sneezing. Saturday morning cartoons, you would sneeze the whole stream.
Well, dude, don't put that evil on me. Eh. Think I like sneezing like that? Not fun, man. And there's a whole lot of PTSD that happens around here between everybody. The cats.
Cora Works said, Rainer, if you can't find sheep's head minnows from a normal source, check biological supplies. They're used for science class and research. That's the easiest way for me to get them here.
Interesting.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Sir Wetness. Hi, Ness, will you explain to Coro that your need to be wet comes naturally? You being half stingray and all.
Yes. Clearly. Exactly what this is. I'm just trying to get this just stuff that's like just laying here on the ground. Being all nasty for no reason. Look at this. Should probably do this a little more often. Bet you if I kept up on these tanks, it'd probably be a whole lot better. No one to blame but myself.
Kalish said, if y'all had an 8-foot tank to stock, what would you pick?
Good question. Depends on how many gallons, but I've always wanted. I always thought a gar would be cool, like a alligator gar. Those things would be
That's
cool.
lovely, that is.
Yeah, you're telling me, buddy. Oh. Fish through this for days and just keep getting more and more algae. All I'm doing is like sifting my fingers through the grass, and this is all I keep coming up with. Well, it's what do you call it? It's not grass. It's dwarf sage. But it's grody. To the max.
Cora Works said, Misa dude, you're telling me you have a perfect body disposal system and you want to put fish in it?
Oh, snap. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take this sponge right on out of here. Covered in blackbeard.
Big Steve's Glassbox Creations
Yo.
said if Jason had an 8E tank, he'd keep 8 long BBA.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know there's going to be BA in
Window
that.
Liquor Hash 5 said Gar, when's the 300 coming?
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Is the 300 even big enough for a gar? Oh man, what am I doing?
Master
Trying
Aquatics,
not to
just call me
fall.
Eduardo, said Kalish in an 8-feet tank.
An
I suggest a merman, one that you
tank.
can train to do all your water changes and protect Sir Wetness. No wool, said Jocelyn, you must have magic. BPA water, a black thumb, so to speak. Ahoy.
Oh boy. I'm gonna clean this sponge out real quick. It's been a while since I've cleaned this one.
Homer the Clown Sugar said, it looks like sheep's head minnows are hard to get here, only found are some sellers in the USA. Kalish said, Eduardo, are you volunteering?
Yeah, there you go. Sounds like it, Kalish. Oh my god, what is happening? I can't get in here?
Whip's World said depends on the gat. Alligator gar? No way. They need a pond or a 58,000 gallon pool.
Yeah, they need a lot, right? I don't think 300 gallons is enough for them. But, you know, it's going to be 8 foot by 8 foot. At 8 foot. And it was 8 foot cube. 8 foot deep, 8 foot tall. Wow. Dude.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. Said I would, but my fins are damaged. Maybe Sir Bearded Jeff Kane or Henry. They are young enough to satisfy your water changing needs.
I can't believe it. Oh, that was insane. Oh, that's my beard. I think I gained like 2 gallons worth of space in this tank.
Kalish
Just
said
removing
8
this.
foot by 2 by 30 inches high, 300 gallons.
300 gallons. Okay. Fine.
Homer the Clown Trigger said just flood your basement for some alligator gears.
Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? I've had that dream.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said splat. That was a big one.
That was a big one. I mean, see all this. This is what I've pulled out of this tank so far. It's like out of control. The biomass. Real. Probably take these sponges out of here, or the mops out of here, not sponges. I meant mops. Don't fall in on me, please. Try not to knock the lid in. Alright, I think we're good for now. Nope. Lied. I lied. See this one. Look at this. Hangs out. Does its own
Mel
thing.
Wool said, OMG, I think I'm seeing an albino cardinal weird. That's a first. Got lots of photos.
Nice. Well, it happens, you know. Albino is a thing. I think every fish, like every species has that thing, right? Somewhere. Possibility. Alright.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said sneak it in the construction guy's van. A gift from Mr. Blackbeard.
That would be fun. What the hell is in this? Enough! I'd like to get it out of the front here so I don't have to look at it. Alright, enough. Enough. Enough of that! Make sure.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my
This is a
head
mess.
like a new emotion.
Param pum pum. And I'm gonna put Birds. We don't want just nothing but blackbird to grow. We want the other plants to grow too. Let's fill this up. Hopefully it'll settle out someday this year. Whew. Man, what a mess. Excuse me. I can't believe how much blackberry algae was in there. It's like hiding. Alright, we need to deal with mops. Today is green mops are going in, so
Mel
the
Wool
blue
said
mops
crystal
should
clear
go
chef's
back.
kiss.
Like that. clear as mud. Getting there. It'll be better. Might as well take this out.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, as far as I can read, the audience is asking one major question, and I warned you! The BBA has multiplied due to your lazy nature and bright shiny demeanor. Anyone want BBA send emails? Homer the Clown Trigger said just try to grow more BBA. Maybe they disappear.
Alright, forgot us. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall off this ladder. There are definitely eggs in here. I'm going to put them in this one of these patties tanks that have labeled P for catas. Boom, in. Make sure I don't overfill this. Yep. Good. Good genug. Okay. That's that.
Window Liquor #5 said real question. Would active real carbon filter out BBA spores? It would filter out the ferts, though.
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. Look at all this. There's like floating around on the top like a cut grass. That out there. It's gonna create like a algae bloom. So we get this. Still some hair algae down here. Holy cow, did I stir that up? Alright, well. Good enough for now. Let that settle. And I'll try and back and skim off the old this one. I should probably just fert and maybe top it off. So we'll do that. Mop in here too. Yeah. This is like so tight right here. I can't even get in. What do I do with that? Alright.
Window Liquor #5 said, does anyone here run real active black carbon in their tanks? Do you have BBI?
Yeah, that's a good question. I do not run it in my tanks. I do have like active carbon filters like for the water coming in. But I do not have it in my tanks. Well, I might have had it in my canister filter, I think, on the saltwater tank, but I don't remember that.
Mel Wool said, Jason, what's your favorite fish you keep right now?
Question. Honestly, I know we talked about this before, but I'm really digging my flounders. My freshwater flounders, or whatever you want to call them. Flounders. Just straight up flounders. Mini flounders. Baby flounders. Brackish.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "Nice, I got diatoms. The snails love it."
I'm glad they love it. Glad. All right. While we're here.
Victor C. said, "Thanks for live streaming, Jason, at Depths Unknown.
Thanks, man.
Happy 4th of July weekend holiday."
Yep. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Hope it was good. Thanks to everyone for being here. Good times. Let me finish filling this up. Edit the birds. Whoops, I didn't open the lid. We're gonna have to get in here and do some maintenance on this tank too one of these days, because this is like was my original planted tank, my OG planted tank. Starting to get a little green spot on them, but this one does get a little hair algae. There's some blackbeard, of course. This one has my Telebes rainbows in here. There were some blue dream shrimps. I'm pretty sure there still are, but I haven't seen them in a while. There's also, every one of these tanks has a 333 or some sort of pleco in them, so there's that.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, "Maybe old school. Alishan, are you still here and have experience with this?"
Question. Good question. Do not know the answers.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "So the flounders are freshwater fish, right?"
Yeah, they started. I bought them in freshwater. I had them for maybe, say, 6 to 9 months
Master Aquatics. "Just
before
call
I
me
moved them to
Eduardo,"
brackish.
said Jason. "Seems Eduardo is not the only one to tickle my excitement. I get around just like Zenny and Lori do as mods. Lovely ladies."
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Dick Signs Dixon Designs said, "Hugs and hellos. I am just in time to tag the like."
Yeah, right on. Thanks for making it. Oh, apparently that lid is not closed. I just got water all over myself. That side of the towel. Apparently I just need another towel. Yeah, keep. Here's the Evo. Oh, this is Spirulina Soft Grand. Actually, I've been feeding a lot of this too. I got this at one of the swaps. Curse's Fishes, California Black Sticks, Blackworm Sticks. They're like, here's what they look like in this jar. And the reason they're in this jar is because I've been using it and just grinding it up and feeding it as like a fine powder to all the smaller fish. Works really well. The bigger stuff I've been feeding the Ebo. It's been going well. Been feeding the, actually I gotta get more. Speaking of that, Fishy Mon, just gonna hit up your dude, Saburai. Maybe put an order in. I don't know if you're looking maybe to get something. Maybe we go in together on shipping or something. Whatever, we just get it. One of us paying shipping? Half on shipping? I don't know. But I definitely want to get some more Ebo.
Dick Signs Dixon Designs said, "Great idea on the pepper grinder, thanks."
Oh yeah, man, that's things I've been using that for all sorts of stuff.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, "Is that a pepper grinder?"
It is. This is a pepper grinder. This is the grinder of the peppers. Yeah, pepper grinder. Makes, actually, I think there might have been a little bit of the Ebo still in, or not Ebo, Dr. Basilears that was in here, and I just kind of threw the black worm sticks on there. It works. All right, let's go over here. Speaking of which, we need to do some maintenance on this. I can tell already because the pump is not working.
Fishyman64 said, "What you talking about, Jazrin? I stopped listening to you 5 minutes ago."
I know. Talking about Ebo Aquarist from your boy Sabu. Sabu Rai. Hey. Should just top this tank off, huh? Let's do this. Stuck on you. Thing's like choked up. Can you see all that mulm in that tube? It's gross. Let's take care of this. It ain't working. Man. Algae. Can you guess what kind? It'll choke up an intake. Probably turn it on and do this water change real quick before I kick this back over. Hang that there. This over here. Now this tank is like Mulm City.
That's lovely, that is.
Don't go up there. Get out of there. In here, algae. All up in here.
Master Aquatics. "Just call me Eduardo," said Jason. "What the hell did I miss? Pepper grinder? Are you feeding the BBA peppers? New food for the BBA?"
Yep. Gotta keep that BBA
Fishyman64
fed.
said, "Yeah, what about Edo?"
Yeah, I was just saying I need to put an order in.
Coral Works said, "Outside
So I
of
was
black,
wondering
what
if you
color
wanted to
do you
maybe
think
go in on
accumulates
shipping
the
or
least
something.
algae?" "Green like Eheim uses. Red or blue maybe, to block out those wavelengths."
Maybe. It's a good question. Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. Green would be the filter because that's the one that would, green light's the one that's really bad at growing plants. So with the gravel. Trying to get this blackbeard or whatever algae that's wrapped up in and out of it. Yeah, I think green. That makes the most sense. A lot of snails in this. There's like 150 snails in this piece of algae. Get out of there. I must like this green hair stuff. Dude, there are still snails in this. Got like 100 of them out of here already. Jeez. Alright, it's probably good on the water. Get too much.
Fishyman64 said, "Yeah, sure, call my secretary."
Alright, dude. I was just curious, man. I do need to get some Evo though. Well, I'd like to get some more. I'm almost out of. First time I got the Evo, I got it from JL Aquatics or whatever it was. The one that you're the one that told me about that, and that's before
Master
you knew about
Aquatics, "Just call me
Saba, or
Eduardo,"
before
said,
Saba was
"Question
selling
to
it.
all. Have anyone seen it go with the flow, aka Richard Reynolds? He is MIA."
Oh, really? Wasn't he just here? Am I tripping out? Am I remembering the wrong thing? Wrong day. Probably wrong day. Alright, I think that's good. Let's make sure we don't have no, we definitely have algae stuck in there. Oh man, I just sprayed myself in the water like hardcore. Remember, you stick your finger in a hole with water in it, it's going to come flirting out. Never mind. Forget I said that. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it.
Dixon Designs said this not the fish room that I'm used to.
What? What? Why? What'd I do? What'd I do? This is your lovely neighborhood fish room. Nothing has changed. Alright, this is a 17-gallon tank, by the way, so I'm just going to ferg this with like maybe a scoop and a half or something. Used to have a lot more plants in here, but algae kind of took over for a minute. Half. Should put a, what do you call it, a sponge on here or something.
Fishyamon64 said, Edo.
Alright, Fishymon needs an exorcist. Have to help him. See if I can figure out.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, what you think, should I disturb my darter gobies to see if I still got 3 in my tank? I always see just 2 out feeding.
That's always a hard call, man. When you start digging around, you gotta root things out just to see if a fish is in there, and then you just find them out there like trying to chill out and you just disturb them. I don't know, or it could just be gone. And then you search forever and never find him, and you'll be like, where did he go?
Window Liquor #5 said, Fishymon needs to poop, lol.
Oh, it started flowing. Cool. So I don't have to do anything to this. Slow, that's the glow. Slow and low, that is the tempo. Whoops. How does that work? What is going on here? Am I not smart enough to figure this out? Whoa, this is weird. Let's put this on backwards or something? How do I do this? Yes, that's what I would have done. That's the only logical choice. Right? This is on backwards. Okay. Okay. Feel better now. Thought I was losing my mind. Just start.
Mel Wool said, Jason, what's in that tank?
There is trying to get this to start.
Fishymon64 said, user error.
I don't know. I want to go that way. What's in this tank is, let's go down and look. Let's look. We have some emerald cores, I think.
Homer
Maybe
the Clown
bronze.
Trigger said, water, sand.
Water. All right, there's water. Here's a snail. Some sand. No, there's emerald. I think these are either emerald or I think they're bronze cores, maybe. Emerald, I don't know. Some rosy barbs. Cherry barbs? Cherry barbs? Rosy barbs? I don't remember. And then there's some Abrosis cores. No, pygmy cores. Sorry, pygmies. About it. Everybody's chilling now. They got fresh water change. Okay. Well, that's there. Bring this a little bit lower. We could do this other tank that I'm having issues with. The one that was having the freshwater tank that was having a cyanobacteria problem. Speaking of this, don't forget we got mops. We already only did one. Forget. Gotta do
The
mops,
nano
man.
aquarium guy said, "What's the plant on the front?"
What are we looking at? The plant in the front is Helpheri. The one that looks like a little tree. Yeah, that's probably Helpheri. I can't see what you're looking at the moment. Turn this on real quick. Just do.
PNW Aqua said, "Pogostemon Helferi."
There you go.
SWFL Aquatics said, "Still lurking."
Good. Glad. Look at this mess.
Homer the Clown Trigger said it's missing a BBI bonsai.
Missing BBA.
A Master Aquatics.
A
Just
Master
call me
Aquatics?
Eduardo. Said Jason, anything breeding that has surprised you lately?
Just those Madakas that I found
6164 said
after I
Hellboy
moved
Fury.
the
Window Licker #5 said maybe
moss.
put some veil in the back.
Veil? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. What am I stuck on? Alright, let's get this water moving. We're running out of time. Where's my clicker? Yeah, Pokostem and Helpheri. Yeah, used to have a lot more. It's kind of been dying back ever since I got it. This is the tank I escaped from the last clash. The last clash. Keystone Clash.
WFL Aquatics said had 4 more Cory egg hatched today.
Very cool. Very cool. This tank has panda cories, or not panda cories, panda garas, habrosus cories. No, yes, habrosus cories, and that it. It was having a bunch of problems with Blackbeard. Then it was having a bunch of problems with cyanobacteria. Haven't been having a bunch of back problems. Bunch of bad problems. Bunch of problems. I mean, all problems are bad. Okay? Problems. Kind of redundant. All right. I think we're gonna need the tray.
Aquatics said minor panda from Mel Wool said a lush carpet of BBA. I didn't know you had
Love it.
panda garas, Jason.
I just got them recently, not too long ago, actually.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "My small seahorse male annoying my big female looks adorable."
I got them last time we went to the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County. They had a swap at that pet place, that fish place, or whatever it's called. Pick them up. I didn't actually get them from anywhere at the swap, but I got them from the pet store that we were at, which is cool. Didn't really get anything from the swap. I just, well, I did get stuff, but I didn't get any
Just call me
fish.
Eduardo said, "OMG, what the hell are you feeding this tank? The BBA has spread like it has a venereal diseases, a total rash."
Actually, this tank has been getting better with the BBA. Most of this stuff is kind of dead. That's why it's like tan, turned brown. Big problem in here has been, what do you call it? Cyanobacteria.
Mel Wall said, "I have 7 panda garas, Jason. They are
Nice.
huge now and my favorite."
That's cool. Yeah, panda garas are great. Trying to remove stuff, keep up on maintenance in this tank maybe a little bit better. And get past it. Past all this, guys. We can do it. See, I think my personal thing what was happening is the Blackbeard started dying, and I think that caused a bacteria bloom.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "So, you feeding again pure phosphorus, I guess."
Pure phosphorus. Yes. What I've been feeding. Well, what I'm doing first is pure phos. because the testing that I have done indicates that I don't need to add nitrogen and I don't need to add potassium. Or I'm sorry. I'm incorrect. I've been adding potassium. I don't need to add phosphorus, according to my testing. I believe this whole thing is choked up here. Nothing is happening. Not draining anything. So let me just go over here. Make sure it gets this out of there. Oh yeah. Yeah. So my testing indicates that I'm pretty good on phosphorus, like well over what you need. Nitrogen's good too. It's just the potassium.
Richard does love digging holes like Jeff Kane does. Might be that and the reason he is working on a day where the heat is 111 degrees typical.
Yeah. Tis what it is. Let's try and get some of this mulm out of here. I think that's half the problem is the blackbeard dies and becomes like this mulm. And then it just becomes this bed for whatever. And it started causing a cyanobacteria bloom. It's just been kind of like a vicious cycle, I guess. Trying to keep the cyanobacteria off the plants so that at least, like the only hope, right, is that the plants spring back. Look at all this. Fogged up again. You're getting nowhere, people. And fast. Here we go. We're getting there.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, I hope you can reuse the water for some terrestrial plants. It's good fertilized.
Yeah, it would be. It would be pretty good.
Cora Works said, Jason, have you tried an algae scrubber? Like the air bubbles flowing up knitting mesh things where you grow algae on purpose out of sight?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like well, I mean, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Same idea as like a reactor or a sump or something, you know? Saltwater tank, you'd keep it all out of sight, out of mind, but helps with the water quality, I guess. Yeah, idea. I don't know how you would do it on a tank like this, though. What was it? You said a scrubber thing? No. And around the back. Look at some of this junk out here. Let's see what we're talking. Just gotta get that out of there. Let's see. Try and keep this clean. This plant keeps coming up.
Alish and Ass said, is the $50 rock covered in BBA?
It's got a little, you know, we can look at it. Got a little bit of, patina.
Cora Works said, I've seen systems where they do it in a hob or like
Oh,
a
yeah.
deli container in the tank to keep the light from going into the rest of the tank. The DIY versions are pretty simple.
I can see how they'd be simple. Sounds simple. Simple enough, right? What is this thing I keep seeing?
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, thank you all for hitting the like button. Obviously, you love BB a growth.
Obviously.
Thank you for the 40 likes.
Well, the other thing we can do is do huge volume water changes too on this. This is quite a bit of water I'm taking out. I also got to make sure I clean all the leaves off. Existing plants.
Cora Works said
probably
like
enough.
the takeout containers where the top is clear and the bottom is black plastic, and then knitting mesh inside that with an airline to make turbulence, like waves hitting a rock.
Interesting. Sounds like an interesting
Congratulations,
idea.
PNW Aqua, on the membership milestone.
Right on,
PNW
PNW.
Aqua has been an extraordinary aquarist for 9 months.
Right on, man. I appreciate that. That's what makes the channel work. The dream work.
Congratulations,
Teamwork
Mel
makes
Wool,
the
on the
dream
membership
work.
milestone.
All right.
Mel Wool has been an extraordinary aquarist for 8 months.
Look at that. See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. People
Congratulations,
Cora.
Cora Works, on the membership milestone.
Yeah.
Cora Works has been an extraordinary aquarist for 5 months.
Look at that. See? Everyone. Oh my God! What? I just keep
Homer the
pulling
Clown
it
Trainer
out.
said just do a refugee tank. Yeah, a algae scrubber should work for Thad Airstone in a mesh and a black daily container.
Yeah. It's an idea.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Coro. Have you been working on those stunning planted woodies that you might have in the auction coming up soon?
Has there been an auction announced? I haven't talked to Skipper in a little while, man. Kind of busy. Yeah, he's been busy too. Real life stuff has been happening to everybody. None of it's been good. Well, most of it hasn't been good, but
Congratulations, Bruiser CB, on the membership milestone. Bruiser CB has been an extraordinary aquarist for 9 months.
right on, Bruiser.
Lady Deanne said, good morning, Jason in
Lady
chat.
D! What's up?
Congratulations, Shady Grady, on the membership milestone. Shady Grady has been an extraordinary aquarist for 5 months.
That's awesome. I
Cora
appreciate it.
Works said, Eduardo, I picked out some nice beaver chewed wood for you, but I don't know that I'll have anything grown in for Skipper's auction.
Beaver chewed wood.
Congratulations, Empire of Dirt Aquatics.
There he
Jeff
is.
Kane, on the membership milestone.
Jeff,
Empire of
what's
Dirt
up, buddy?
Aquatics. Jeff Kane has been an extraordinary aquarist for 9 months.
Right on.
I'll listen. And I said, I'll never be an extraordinary aquarist.
Never? Come on now. I have faith in you. I believe you can do it. You can do it, Alshon. You might already be an extraordinary aquarist. You just don't believe in yourself, man. Been lurking. Nice. Right on, Jeff. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for lurking. All right, what do we got? Whole empty tank here. Let me
Cora Works said, yeah, if you have regular wood, and wood with all the branches and bark stripped off by beavers for you, wouldn't you pick the beaver wood?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like they did have to work. All the work. Ooh, let me see what we're doing here. I must have knocked that. Sorry. Alright, let's top this up.
Mel Wool said you have to believe.
Gotta believe, man. Gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Let's see. There's 3 of my Habrosus over here. 3. I did have my Siamese algae in here, but he died. It was very sad. Need to get more of them. On the agenda. Well, see, slight issue. So over here is that the filter airstone is not even on or in it, or the airline. I mean, apparently it is falling off.
Mel Wool said, what's for breakfast? LOL.
Little bit of everything. We got a salad this morning. Got a little green hair. Got a little bit of the black beard. Well, a lot of bit of the black beard. Some staghorn was in there. A little seasoning of that.
Homer the Clown Trigger said no BBA salad.
No BBA salad. Can you have any pudding without your BBA salad?
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, how could you have allowed the algae eaters to die, Jason?
I wish
I
I
still
knew.
have all mine alive and thriving, growing
Well,
and getting
I guess you're
juicy
just
plump.
better than me.
Then again, I don't have BBA.
That's probably why. Probably died. Lack of food. Nothing but blackbeard algae.
I always send a roasted BBI omelet with crunchy snow.
Like walnuts. Add the protein.
No wool said BBI soup more like milk.
And clean this sponge. Alright, let's try this. Just to snap in there without falling off 100 times. Can we do it? Maybe.
Cora
here?
said you can starve with a full stomach. It happens with deer in the winter. Sometimes their gut will be full of bark and pine needles that they can't effectively digest. BBA is the pine needles.
Pine. Well, I mean, maybe they shouldn't be eating pine needles. Think about that. Who's to blame here?
Lady Deanne said I'm trying to decide if that tank looks better than when I came in.
The answer's probably no. I'm just going to tell you right now. The answer is no. At the moment, anyway. No. It might clear up in a little bit, but probably still going to look like hell. Because it needs a whole lot
Nathan
of...
Hovey said, do you use fertilizer at all? If so, ever use dry fertilizer?
Well, that's what I've been just doing here, Nathan.
Master Aquatics, just
Hang
call
on.
me Eduardo said, I am calling the NAP and YMCA on you for fish torturing. You are committing political extinction.
It's instinction. As far as driving, let me try that again. As far as the dry fruits go,
get you some nice tangs or foxfish so you could feed them a healthy algae variety.
Bet you they love that. The only dry fruits I've been doing is potassium phosphate, because the limited testing I've done on some of my tanks indicate that I'm okay with phosphorus. I have quite a bit of it. I'm okay with nitrogen. I've got quite a bit of that in the form of phosphates and nitrates. And the only thing I'm probably lacking, I do have a potassium test kit, but it's such a pain in the ass, and I have done it once, and it did confirm the fact that I am low on potassium. Plus, I do have symptoms of that in some of my plants, like pinholes and stuff, so the only thing I've heard is potassium. And I use potassium sulfate because I don't need to be any more phosphorus. So I don't use potassium phosphate. So yes, I do see some dry fruits. I've been trying to do every 2 weeks is what I've been working on here. We just did this.
Lady Dan said, I do love your concerted effort, Jason.
Thanks. I try. We just got to keep up on it, man. Maybe eventually the
Mel Wool said, Jason, I'm so proud you now have Panda Garrus. We are panda buddies.
You know it. Oops, that's the wrong one.
PNW Aqua said perhaps some micronutrients could help as well.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I should probably find a micro dose thing. Probably be good.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. It is just word garbage talk to get a laugh out of your seriousness today.
Oh, yeah, I know, Eduardo. I don't take it personally. Let's go over here. How much time would so, man? We only got like, it's like 11.50. Alright, I'm just gonna first just fill it up. Bam, bam, bam. Gotta get going here. Running out of time. Gotta do these mops. I know Kenny does his live stream, members only, in like a couple minutes here. I don't want to walk all over him. Gotta do the mops.
Nathan Hovey said Richard hooked me up with a 4-pack kit of dry fertilizer, and I'm excited to try it out.
Nice. Richard, as in Reynolds, in a 4-pack kit of what ferts? Curious. And they're dry ferts, I'm assuming is what you said. Very curious. Yeah, man. I don't think it can really hurt. Well, you always grow more algae. And this tank has definitely got a lot of
Homer
hair
the Clown
algae.
Trigger said, so someone should count how often the word algae and BBA gets used here.
It's like half the stream, dude. A lot. There's your answer. Alright. Turn this off.
Melville said, Jocelyn, you should do an all-day marathon Fishroom
Oh,
hangout.
God. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe someday. But not today, because I got things I got to do today.
310 Aquatic said,
That's
enjoy the rest of
lovely,
your
that
day.
is.
Have a good week.
Yeah,
Later.
you too. Take care, man. Thanks for being
Lady
here.
Diane said, BBA.
Hit that like if you haven't. Appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Lady Diane, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're alright. Hope you're doing good.
Master Aquatics, just
Alright.
call me Eduardo, said Jason. Did you know I was live last night in the UK?
I did
I
not
didn't
know
yell or even said a single curse word. Well, except that I mentioned the Florida penis shape state. Oh, well, I tried.
that.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics.
Failed
Jeff Payne,
successfully? What
said
is that on the
Rainer,
ground?
that sounds like a drinking game. Ha!
Put this hose away real quick. Let's do the mops. Gotta turn on some lights. What did I pull out of this tank here? Oh, this is
Nathan Hovey said yes, that Richard and potassium nitrate monopotassium, phosphate, potassium
nitrate.
sulfate, and Plantex by Liquid Gardens.
Nice. By Liquid Gardens and its dry ferts. This doesn't make any sense.
Mel Wool said, I'll be here next week. Love you all.
Ooh. Ooh, sorry, puppy. I didn't mean to wake you up. Alright, what are we looking at? Blank fish tank, right? Got the lights on. Alright, so...
Lady Deanne said, Jason, I'm retired. If I'm not here, I'm sleeping in.
No worries, Lady D. I wasn't giving you a hard time. Just glad you're here. Let's see, anything in here? These are Gertrudes. You see a Gertrude. See a couple eggs? Ooh. Alright, let's put them over here. Hey, there's a little fry.
Dennis
I see a little
Christensen
fry.
said, a deer just walked across my front yard.
There is fry right here. I see him right on top of this.
Homer the Clown Trigger said, we will be tanked by half of the stream. Hey, Jason.
Cool.
You missed a spot.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Okay, cool. So that's the Gertrude. Let's go down here. This is the Luminatus. Yeah, something. No. Are there any eggs in here? It's cool. I just saw a fry in that little Gertrude tank.
Nathan Hovey said, so yeah, it's 4 types or whatever at 6 ounces each. And the price tag says $20. So way cheaper than buying liquid.
Oh yeah. And it probably goes a lot longer too. Like a lot further. I'm not seeing anything in this one. Which is, you know, a bummer. But I'll stick it in just in case I'm not
Cora
seeing
Work
it.
said, Jason, in a plant-only system, is there any reason not to use terrestrial ferts from the garden section? I hear mixed reviews about Osmocauda, and while Miracle Grow is blue, so is Pond Tint.
Alright. Here's what I think about that. A lot of those ferts use, because a lot of terrestrial plants, well, a lot of plants, period, can uptake ammonia directly. So a lot of those ferts, like for terrestrial plants, including Miracle-Gro, actually have straight ammonia, ammonium, or whatever it is, in it. So if you add that to your tanks, you run the risk of just like, poisoning your fish. That's the risk. I don't know about Osmocote too much. I don't know if there's straight ammonium in that. But that's the, take it out with a grain of salt. I guess do your research. Oh man, I left that light on. It's time to charge that little flashlight. But yeah, that's cool. I got a little fry. I didn't see anything from the. Oh man, I just got lightheaded. This is dead, so I can't use this flashlight, so I gotta charge it. Okay, so Luminatus, I didn't see anything. Sound Dorsalis, well, I haven't gotten there yet. Did I take this one out already? Yeah, we already did this one. I did see some eggs in this one. That's that. Those are these three, so we need to get mops in here. And this was blue week. Blue mops. Do we have blue mops? We have 2, 3. Yep, cool. Cool. Rinse them. Throw them in tanks. That. Take this over here. There we go. Yeah, that's the big risk that I know of for terrestrial fertilizers and plants. So you don't really run the risk of like things living too much. Well, I mean, obviously things are living in your soil and your plants and stuff like that, but I don't think people are too worried about killing them off. Adding ammonia.
Katie Aquatics said I was supposed to send you some yarn, and I forgot to put it in the box.
Oh, no worries,
Sorry.
dude. No worries. I have plenty. No, it wasn't like I was hurting for it. All right. So,
3G said all my dirted tanks use Miracle-Gro Organic. Guess I'm effed.
well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if all of it has it.
Design said we use Osmocote in our deep dirted substrate. No issues other than our Amazon sword growing too big for our tank.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know Osmocote's been a thing people use for a long time, so I don't know if that has like straight ammonia in it or not. All right, these guys are all good to go with mops, right? What other mops we got? They're still coughing here? No, it's a shame. Okay, so we did the Gertrudes. We did not do the Cyanodorsos. We did the Luminatus. We did the Fricatas. Everything else is just kind of hanging tight. We need to check here. Whoop. Down. Okay. These are the Cyanodorsalis. I just put these mops in here last week after making them on the stream. But let's see if they got anything in them. Cody? You don't like the green.
Master Aquatics. Just call me, Eduardo said. Asking about missing peoples. Has anyone seen or heard of Yellowstone? I truly miss him a lot.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Such a cool dude.
Cool dude.
Homer the
Such a
Clown
cool
Trigger said
dude.
will work, but be careful with dosing.
Yeah. Yeah, just, I don't know what's in Miracle-Gro Organic, but I mean, I don't even know. I'm not just using Miracle-Gro as an example. I'm not saying that's the one that has the ammonia in it. I'm just saying that's the risk that people have. I don't see any eggs in this. This is interesting. Usually these things are filled with eggs. Just an off week for them. Let's set this right there now. Really, I might just throw these in the tub just to be safe and get back on schedule. Oh, there's eggs in this one. Yeah, I definitely see this one. It's had an off. Alright, I'm going to throw this in the tub real quick, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to put the... Actually, before I go to the tub, I'm going to grab this one.
Coral Work said, so no issues known in a plant-only tank. I have a bunch of Miracle Grow half open and don't want to spend money.
Yeah, I mean, if there's only plants in that tank, it's, what's the worst that's going to happen? I just go real sparing on that stuff, man, because I believe it's pretty potent. How many eggs? Yes, there are eggs in this one. Holy cow, there's a lot of eggs in there. This is the Celebi's rainbow fish. This is a different shade of green. See the eggs in there. I can see. Count 1, 2, 3. I even see eyeballs in some. There's a lot of eggs in here. All right, I'm going to throw this in the pond, the tub. Right back, and we'll replace these mops, hopefully. And then that should be it, guys. I think we're going to hit. Got like 5 minutes left, so give me a second. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. Ooh, there's a big ass spider there. Let's definitely fry in this tank already.
P&W Aqua said Nylock to you.
Nylock. You get back there, puppy. You're not going out there. It's too hot for you. Go back in your bed. All right. Do we have any more blue mops? Now, I was taking the old tanks.
Kalish said, thanks for the stream, Jason. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and be excellent to each other.
You too, Kalish. Thanks for being here. And here's a blue one. This is from the old Cyanodorsalis Salis. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, Gertrude's. It's been in here a whole 6 weeks, months. So yeah, fry her out of this one. We'll use this. Just gonna rinse it. Good job, puppy. Going down with some hot water. Ooh, that's hot. Normally I wouldn't do this like right into it. Like I try to keep these mops between the same tanks. Like the Gertrude mop goes to the Gertrude, colony. But this is going from a freshwater into a brackish water. Pretty confident we'll be okay.
Master Aquatics, just call me, Eduardo said. Thank you all 46 of you that have hit the like button. You are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Lady Deanne said 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Alishon
dun,
said,
dun,
just toss a ripe
dun,
banana in
dun,
for
dun,
potassium.
dun. There you go. That might help.
Homer the Clown Trigger said side effects can be green water, algae / plant grow.
Green water, yes. I could see that happening. A little too much effort. You just break it down to see what, I mean, usually they tell you what the NPK is, right? That's how they measure first, isn't it? The ratio. Try and get some hot water in this one. This is one I just pulled out of the...
This is the part of the stream where we compliment Jason on his massive wood. Window Liquor #5 said I
Don't worry,
missed
I'm used
this,
to it.
But is D&D maybe a go tomorrow night?
Yeah, I hope so. I gotta wait for these. I'm trying to get these contractors out of my damn house. And I've been working like 5, 6 o'clock at night because I don't get home till like 4 o'clock, so they only can work like a couple hours. Ow! So yeah, hoping. But it's been a lot of chaos, man. Kitchen was in shambles. All right, this is the one.
Lady Deanne said, "I'll miss you all when we're done here. Be well, be happy."
You too, Lady D. Pulled this out of the
Dick
Frittata,
Signs,
old Frittata
Dixon
fry tank.
Designs said the reason to have a saltwater tank would be a lawnmower. Blenny, they are so cute.
Oh yeah, I had one. He didn't make it. Let's try it again. And that one was a fresh, brand new, unused mop going in the Celebi's again. All the mops are in tanks. There are some fry in there. My flashlight's dead, so I have to charge it, so I can't really tell if any of these other ones have fry. So far we have Gertrude fry, Medaka rice fish fry. There are either Cyanodorsalis and or Celebes fry in the tub. There's one mop in there that I didn't pull out. That's from the Celebes main colony, but I might not even use that mop. I might just reset that because maybe I'll stick it down here. Yeah, let's do that real quick before I forget. But I don't think I'm going to stick a mop back in here at the moment. I think we're just going to leave this mopless. And we'll just see if we get anything out of here. This
Master
is a green
Aquatics,
mop.
just call me Eduardo, said. Jason, have a great week and a relaxing sleep. Your BBA needs it too. Adios.
Adios, amigos. Alright, I'll throw it down here in this tub. I think this is where I did last time with them. It's a little tub. It's a 2-gallon tank. Alright, yep. And nothing in here, I don't think. So we can probably reset this mop soon. Oh, we'll see. Anyway, thank you, folks. Being here, hanging
Andy
in
Carson
here.
said, thanks for the stream, Jason.
Thank you.
Everyone have a
Thank
great
you.
week.
You too. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you all for the membership donations. Whoever gifted those, I appreciate that very much. Congrats to everyone who got one. Thanks to everyone who's been a member. Thanks to everyone for being here. And we will do it all again next week.
Nathan Hovey said, keep streaming for the non-members of Kenny.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I got
Homer
things
the
I gotta
Clown
do,
Trigger said, I
including
can't
eat.
wait for my starry dragonet female and a red mandarin dragonet to getting delivered.
Good luck, man. Sounds stressful, but sounds awesome too. All right, guys. Thank you. Got any questions, comments? Leave it below or email me. You know where to find me. Hit the like on the way out. If you haven't subscribed, please
Cora
do.
Works said, don't
And
forget
we'll
to air
see
your
y'all in the
python
next one.
out so it doesn't get stinky.
That's right.
Thank you, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff
Jeez.
Kane, very much for the 20 gifted memberships.
Well, thank you very much. And Eduardo, kiss my grits. Oh my God, did I turn on Super Chat? God, I must have turned it. Well, thank you very much, both of you. Right at the last minute. Eating is overrated, I wish. Thank you very much, Jeff Kane. Congrats, everyone there. We got those. And Eduardo, kiss my grits. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. Like I said, any questions, comments, please leave them below. Subscribe, hit the like. See you next one. Thank you, everybody. Bye.